Hello guys, welcome to the Doings live show. I'm your today's live streamer today, and we are the manufacturer of the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis plant. Welcome our friends from all over the world, and welcome to the Henan Doing environmental friendly company. This is the live show today. We're going to talk about the feed raw materials and the oil yield of today's pyrolysis plant. Welcome to the live show. And in this live show, in this screen, up to me is the 3D video of the batch type pyrolysis plant. Welcome. Any questions you want to know, just feel free to ask in the comment place, or you can leave your message, your communicate message to us. Then our sales manager will give you an introduction first. Welcome. Hello, this is the Doings live show. Any questions, just free to ask. And something more information you want to know, just talk with us, talk with our sales manager. And how to contact with us, you just need to leave your telephone number or your WhatsApp number to send a message to us privately, and our sales manager will give you an introduction first. This is we are the manufacturer of the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis plant, and our product is the oil yield, is the oil, the flue oil, and the diesel. Hello. How's your day today? And now we are in China. We are the Chinese company. Welcome, all our friends. This is the manufacturer of the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis plant, pyrolysis equipment. And our machine's raw material is the waste tire with plastic, oil sludge, and some medical waste. And we can pyrolysis this kind of things to the flue oil, and this is where the profit we get. Hello, welcome. This is the 3D video up to me about the batch type pyrolysis plant. Any questions you want to know, you can just feel free to ask in the comment place, or more detail you want to know, more detail the data, the information of market, the information of the profit or the policy, just feel free to leave your message, leave your contact message to the comment place, or send the message to us privately. Then our sales manager will contact with you. Hello, any more questions, feel free to ask. And we are in China today. We are the Chinese company in the Henan province, and we have our own factory nearby our company. And you're so welcome to visit our factory to have a visit about the details of how the equipment make. Okay, so today's topic is the raw material, the oil yield of our pyrolysis plant. This is a 3D video of the equipment. Well, in the whole line of the pyrolysis equipment, we have the feeding process, the pyrolysis process. This is a pyrolysis process. We have the heating energy to heat the raw material to the gas, and then it will go through the condensing system, the condensing process, to condense the flue oil to the oil gas. And someone from our friends may ask that about the flue gas that release. We need to reach to a standard of different regions. Well, you don't need to worry about that. For the released bad smoke, we have our design to reduce it, to purify it. And if you are interested in the flue gas purification system, you can type in a comment place and I will know it and give you a detailed introduction for you, or just we can talk in the WhatsApp or telephone. Then we can know more details about the system or some policies from different regions, because we have our customers from all over the world. More than 100 countries have our clients. So if you want to know more about the whole line, the whole production line, you're also welcome to go to the customer's factory to know more, to see how it produce, how it product, how to work, how to pyrolysis the raw material, like the whole tire, like the tire rubber powder, to the oil, and did it sell well? Did it work very easily? Did it have any safety problems? Anything you want to know, just let me know, and I will give you an answer. Feel free to ask. It's afternoon in China, and I don't know when it's in your country. You can type it, and we can have a communication. Anything you want to know. So next, I'm going to give you an introduction about this 3D video. This is the one of the equipments of our company, the batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, we have 3 kinds of equipment. This is the first one, the batch type pyrolysis plant, and the second one is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. The third one, the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. They have different capacity, and the design of it is kind of different advantages. They have different advantages, different structure. Later I will have an introduction first. So if you are interested, for example, you want to know more about the fully continuous, you can type it for free. You can type it, and I will show you the 3D video of the fully continuous, because this is a batch type. Show you the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Then just because now there's few people in this live show today, so anything you want to ask, you want to know, I will answer it, and I will say it. We have three kinds of equipment. This is the batch type. Okay, now let's start from the beginning. The batch type pyrolysis plant have the capacity of 10 tons, 12 tons, and 15 tons, and most of our customers will choose 15 tons because the energy, the heating energy, the workers they use is almost the same, but the capacity is larger than the other capacity. This is the pyrolysis factory and the carbon black factory, because we'll have some dust through the carbon black come out to the pyrolysis plant, so we separate the carbon black factory to the pyrolysis factory, and this is a feeding system. We can feed the whole tires or the mixed plastic, the medical waste, whole in this tank is a pyrolysis plant. Outside is insulation canning, and inside is a reactor. We heat it. The energy you can use is the natural gas or the flue oil. We just pyrolysis. We put out is our product, or the coal, the wood, or whatever you want to use. And after pyrolysis, the gas will come out from the outlet. Then it will go through the condensing system. This is the first step to condense the oil, the flue oil. Sorry, the oil gas is now it's flue oil now. The oil gas will through the tube, and outside the tube is the water, the cooling water. Then it will turn to the flue oil. It will temporarily store here. And after all the pyrolysis have finished, the oil pump, we pumped it into the larger tank. This is the oil gas separator, the second step to condense. The separator has three effects. The first effect to condense the oil, and the second effect, it can prevent the flue gas return to the reactor because it will have some safety problem. The third effect, it can purify to clean the oil, then it will be much more cleaner and the quality will much more better. And this is the horizontal condensers. The horizontal condensers have the biggest effect. It can condense most of the flue gas in this step because you can see there's much more tube in this step. It have 37 tube in each condensers, and we have two condensers. It goes through here and go there. This is how the oil gas goes through. And outside is also the cooling water to condense it. And through this step, nearly 90% of the flue gas have condensed to the oil. Look at this. Well, each tank can store 2.5 tons of the oil. And this is the first step. It's also vertical condensers to ensure all of the oil gas have all condensed. And this is the tail gas purification system. Well, we have some customers will ask that are your regenerate heating the produce of the combustion process, or they will say we have some gas that cannot be condensed, then just we release it, or can we use it? Well, the answer is yes. We can use the tail gas to be a heating energy, and it will return to the reactor to be a combustion energy. The purification system. Well, it will go through a buffer tank, then goes through this kind of to tower and to clean the bad smell, because it will have some bad smell when we just directly burn the gas in it. This is the sodium hydroxide in it. The sodium hydroxide to purify the bad smell. The sulfur dioxide, maybe the sulfur dioxide and other things. And we use the burner, the tail gas burner. We have 4 tail gas burner. The blue one, the red one is tail gas burner, and this red one is a burner that we used at the beginning of the pyrolysis. This is the flue gas purification system. It also have some kind of the things to purify the gas that we need to release in the air. Sodium hydroxide, any other things, then it will have it will release to the different kinds of regions, have different policies when we can reach to their standard. We can have a look at this. This is a safety device. This is a box to clean the dust in the air, in the gas, and this is a safety device of the vacuum system. To prevent the explosion of the product. So because when we open the feeding doors to discharge carbon black, and it will have some maybe it will happen that if we have some explosion when the temperature of the pyrolysis plant doesn't reach to a common temperature, or it will have some flue gas remain in the reactor. So we set this kind of things, this vacuum system. Then we ensure all the flue gas, the tail gas are not in this reactor. Then it will pump it to the cooling system and to the purification system. So to prevent we have some explosion safety problems. And it's our patent in our company, so you can only have this in our company. And about this, about our company, we are the Doing Group, the Doing company. And if you are interested in our company, interested in this project, the pyrolysis equipment, just feel free to contact with us. You can leave your WhatsApp number or your telephone number, your email, to send the message privately to us, and our sales manager will contact with you immediately in 24 hours. Okay, and this is a burning chamber to burn the remained tail gas, because we can't use all the tail gas to burn the reactor. It will some remain it, and we can store it, but it will have some safety problems. But because like this, it's summer now in China, it's very hot, so it will have much more possible to have explosion about the tail gas. So our suggestion is to set a burning chamber to just burn the tail gas, because we will have plenty of the tail gas when we are pyrolysis this. The cooling system. What is this down? The cooling system, we need to, just as I say, when we open the feeding door, we should lower the temperature to a temperature that's lower than like 70 degrees. So we need a cooling system to shorten the cooling time, because when we just don't have this kind of things, then our cooling time can reach to like 10 hours, because we have insulation canning outside the reactor to protect the temperature. So it's much more slow. It will waste of time to just slow down the temperature, lower down the temperature. So we need this kind of things, this cooling system. The discharging system. This video show us is a side slag, and we have 3 options. The 3 options, we can select the carbon black and the feeding doors, or inside of the reactor, or an outlet. So they have different advantages, and it's used for different raw materials. For example, this side slag, what advantage it have? Because this is a sealed design. This is underground. We have an underground stored room, and the carbon black will select here, so there will no dust, because the most pollution that the pyrolysis equipment give our factory is the carbon black dust. So if you use this kind of things, we don't have this dust that give us to the factory. Can I use same reactor to process different waste materials? Well, what kind of materials you want to process? Well, if your material is the waste tire or the waste plastic, the answer is yes. You can use it, the same reactor. The design is almost the same, but our suggestion is you can't. We suggest that you don't need to put just the waste tire and the waste plastic at the same time in one reactor, because the value of the tire oil, the waste tire oil, and the waste plastic oil is better than the mixed oil. You can use it in different time. Just this batch, this product, this reactor is the waste tire, and next I pyrolysis the plastic, or your material is the oil sludge, or the any other like the medical waste, the cool oil sludge. It will have some different design of the reactor. So I don't know what your material is. You can leave your WhatsApp number, send your WhatsApp number privately to us, and our manager will give you an introduction. No, it's not the same. The plastic oil is better than the waste tire oil. The heating value is higher than it. And it will due to your what kind of plastic you use, because we have different kinds of plastic. If you have the pure plastic, the quality is very high and the oil yield is very high, because if you have the PPS, the pure PPS, the oil yield can reach to 90%. And any other things like the plastic bag, the paper mail waste, any other things, the oil yield and the quality is very different. Well, our manager can have an analysis about your raw material, give you some information about it. Okay, you're welcome. This is the that we go on this video, the discharging system. And this is a carbon black factory. Well, the carbon black, we can just solder it, and it have a very high heating value. It can replace the coal to use, or just can be a raw material of the rubber or the paint. And this is to press it to the carbon black ball, and you can burn it. Well, just the this is the to put this steel wire. It will have some steel wire and waste tire. So if our raw material is a waste tire, then we have three products: the oil, the carbon black, and the steel wire. So but our raw material is plastic, and just we get the oil and the carbon black. Well, the what can our oil use for? I will give you an introduction about this PowerPoint. It will show you what equipment our company have and the product used, the environmental protection system. Well, the most of our bosses, our company, the client of our company will ask the most question is about the environmental protection system. And then the next, we will show some certificates and some client visit, because we have our customers in more than 100 countries. So if you are interested, you are also welcome to our client's factory to have a visit about our equipment. This is the design profile of our company, the factory of our company, and the office. You can visit the factory, because we'll have some customers there their equipment are just in the factory without the installation, are waiting for installation. So you can see different kinds of things because just all the equipment are designed, and some can reach to your requirements, and our different customers' requirements are different. So the design is different because the raw material is different, or their factory, the factory design is different. The way to discharge carbon black, the way to just cooling the reactor, to condense the oil gas, is all the different. This is the distribution of our customers from almost all the continents have our customers. We also have a company in where's the name? Where is the name? Yes, in Nigeria. We have a company in Nigeria, and we have our many customers in Africa. If you are in Africa, you want to set up this project in Africa, it's very convenient. Well, this is the name. This is the name of the equipment our company have. The batched waste tire with plastic pyrolysis plant, a semi-continuous pyrolysis plant, and fully continue. Some background. So it's just our raw material. Why we can use this product to have this product is about the black pollution, about the waste tire, and we can't just throw it randomly. So we need to have some project to have a better use of this waste tire. This is some policies in China. It said that the environmental friendly and the source saving cooperation utilize to encourage the waste, electric waste, some batteries, the bolts, the rubber, tire, plastic, to recycle, to use better use. And this is one of the way to have this solution of this problem, the pyrolysis one. It's kind of easy to show how to pyrolysis it. Just we throw the tire, the plastic, and the reactor, and then it will just heat it, and then and then it will get the flue gas. Then through the condensing system, it will get the oil. This is why. This is how the pyrolysis equipment work. We are the manufacturer of the equipment, the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis equipment. Anything you want, just feel free to ask. And if you are interested in this program, interested in the project about the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, pyrolysis equipment, the source saving, the source of just this kind of project, just feel free to ask any questions, or you can leave your WhatsApp number to us, and our manager will give you an introduction about the detail. Some raw materials that our equipment can produce. The main raw material is the rubber, like the rubber in waste tire, and the shoe, and other in plastic, about the helmet, the tube, and the other medical waste. This is all we can get this get the flue value from this kind of raw material, and the flue value can used at the For example, the glass factory, the brick factory, the generator, and other places. Or if you want to refine to have a much more high quality of our oil, you can have a refining to the diesel, and the diesel can use that the large factory, a large machine, for example, the agricultural machine or the a ferry boat. This is a 3D picture. We just showed the 3D video. The feeding system, you can use the auto feeder, or you can use the worker to feed your raw material, or the for example, if your raw material is oil sludge, you can use the pump, or due to your raw material. The pyrolysis reactor, condensing system, of the removal system, and the purification system. Desulfurization system. This is we have the desulfurization tower to purify the gas that we release to the air. So you can reach to the standard that about your policy, the policy of your government. Semi-continue. You can see it's much more similar with the batch type, waste type, but the difference is we can discharge the carbon black in a very high temperature, but the batch type, we need to cool down the reactor, just as the 3D video show, to cool down the reactor to a normal temperature. Then we can discharge the carbon black, or it will have some explosion or some any other safety problems. But about the semi-continue, this kind of equipment, we don't need to lower the temperature, so we just don't need the cooling system. Why it can discharge the carbon black in a very high temperature? Because we have this small reactor next to the pyrolysis reactor. Then between the pyrolysis, we can discharge the carbon black at the same time to this kind of reactor. It's all sealed. It's a sealed design. It don't have any release problem or some explosion problem. And you can find another difference is the condensing system. Condensing system, we have two kinds of design. This is the tube condensers. There's a tube condensers, and this is a water tank condensers. It also can condense the oil. But well, some customers will choose different kinds of the condensers. For example, this kind of water tank condensers, it's very easy to installation, because if you don't have any engineer in your workplace, or that you can just put it and it can work. But this kind of things, we need to have installation, so our engineer will help you to finish that work. This the tube condensers is it's easy for transport, but this is much more larger. Well, you can see that the capacity of the semi-continuous is 20 tons, and the batch type, the common capacity is 10 tons, 12 tons, or 15 tons. Capacity is more larger than the batch type. Fully continuous, while the government in China encourage the our satellites to use this kind of things, because it's more environmental friendly. It will have no dust, no release, and more safe, because we have the PLC system. The capacity is much more larger. We can reach to 50 tons. It also have an advantage that it can work for 45 to 60 days, so it's more efficient. Some pictures that we shot it in the customer's factory. You can see that's very clean and beautiful. It worked well. This is equipment in Brazil. It's a batch type pyrolysis plant. This is a reactor and this is a condensing system. Now this is not 50 tons. 50 tons is about the fully continuous, and the reactor is shorter than the fully continuous is 15 tons. I can find some pictures about 50 tons. This is a 50 tons. Oh, it shows the 50 tons of the capacity. And this customer have 2 lines, so it can produce process of the 100 tons of the rubber powder, the tire rubber powder. If you have the fully continue, we need to process the waste tire, the whole tire, to the tire rubber powder. Then we can feed in the reactor to ensure we use it in a very sealed environment with no oxygen, with no air, and we can discharge the carbon black and feed the rubber powder and pyrolysis it in the same time for 42 to 60 hours without stop. We don't need to condense the reactor, cool down the reactor. This is a 50 tons. We have the capacity. If you want to know more, you can just leave your contact message, leave your WhatsApp number or email to send a message to us privately, and our sales manager will give you an introduction. Look at this. This is stored the tire rubber powder, and we have a separate factory to just shred the tire to the rubber powder, and it will use this winch to come to this factory, the pyrolysis factory. And also this is 50 tons. How many tons daily? Just 50 tons. 50 tons. The capacity is how many raw material we can deal with. This is a fully continue in it's in Brazil. Yeah, it's in Brazil, and this is in China. In Brazil, so you can see the outlook. You can choose the color, and then some other design. You can just design it, change it. Yes, if your raw material is the waste tire, and if you want to choose the capacity of 15 tons, you want 50 tons, you want to choose the fully continue, and you can process like 30 tons of the waste tire. So we need to process it to the rubber powder first. And like 30 tons of the waste tire can process 50 tons of the rubber powder. Can you build it for more than 50 tons? Well, until now, the biggest capacity is 50 tons, but we have our engineer and they can design it. If your requirement is you want to buy a more larger capacity, you can talk to our engineer. We have our engineer team for more than 10 years. You can talk to them. Or you can buy 2 lines of it. This customer buy 2 lines can process 100 tons of the tire. Most of our customers will have like this. This customer have 4 lines. This is a batch type. You can just contact with us. Contact with the engineer and the sales manager by the WhatsApp or email. Leave your message to us, then you can have more information. And okay, never mind. This is about the capacity. And any other questions about our equipment, feel free to ask. And this is a product. I'll go on this PowerPoint. This PowerPoint shows us now is the product of after our pyrolysis. It will show what can we get if our raw material is the waste tire. The pyrolysis flue oil is a very good heating flue with more than 10,000 kcal each kilogram heating value, which is very higher than much more higher than the coal, and it have a good market in different regions. Carbon black is used as a solid flue. Also can used as raw material of the rubber, the paint. Steel wire contain a very high grade steel used for further production of metal. We can get 45% of the oil and nearly 30% of the the rubber powder, the carbon black. Yes, this 30% of the carbon black and 15% of the steel wire, and maybe we also get some tail gas. The tail gas can use as a heating value to return to the reactor. We can reuse it. The flue oil can used at this kind of places: cement factory, brick factory, glass factory, or you can refine the gas to diesel and use for generator, the diesel generator, the machinery, for example, the agricultural machine, or the vessels or the ferry boat. Yes, such as it showed us. I'm not sure. Can you see these words clearly? Uh, 42 to 45 of the flue oil. It will due to what kind of the wire you use. If you use the tire from the truck, it's 42 to 45, and we will have 30 to 35 of the carbon black. More of the carbon black. The carbon black is 30 to 35, and 15 to maybe 15 to 20% is the steel wire. Did I say it very clearly? Clearly enough? I can say it again. The 52 to 55 from the tire is the flue volume. We can get 42 to 45 if you have the large tire, the tire from the truck, or other some large tire, and we will get 30 to 35% of the carbon black, and 15% is the steel wire. And the others we will also get some tail gas. The tail gas we will reuse it when the pyrolysis. Okay. Anything you want to ask, you can just type it, and I will go on this PowerPoint. Okay, the carbon black. Steel wire. Okay, the source of pollution. Have 4 steps about the water, the smoke, the gas, and the black powder, and other noises. The most important is this 3 steps. We will show this. Well, we don't have the water pollution because all the water we use for cooling and for purify is all reused it. It's calculating. I can see that. And the recent water, we will have a tank to store it. Air pollution, we have the gas purification system to purify, for example, the sulfur dioxide, some carbon dioxide, any other smoke. About the rubber powder, the dust is also sealed. Bad smell. This is the patent of our factory, of our company. Dust pollution. If you want this PowerPoint, we can send it to you. We can't just talk with you first. So you need to just, for example, say hi to us, and we can continue the communication in this platform. This is some data. I'm not sure you can see it clearly. Yes, it shows us after the desulfurization and dust removal treatment, the project's pyrolysis gas, and the removal rate of the sulfur dioxide is in the exhaust gas can reach to 65%. The dust removal rate can reach to 90%. And the VOC removal efficiency is 85%. The hydrogen sulfurides is 86. This kind of table, I can just send it to you. What is that? Well, this is the equipment of the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis plant. You can have a look at it. We can pyrolysis the waste things like the tire, plastic, some medical waste, or some oil sludge to the flue oil and carbon black, any other product. This is our equipment. This is the raw material. And we will pyrolysis it, get the flue gas. Then after condenser, we will get the oil, and the oil can use at the flue oil in the bricks factory, glass factory. or any other things you want to know more details of the market, the policies in your region, because we have different customers from different regions from all over the world, and you want to know more details, you can contact with us. You can send the message to us about your information. Contact us privately, and our manager will give you an introduction about the more details. This is the flue oil. You can refine it, the flue oil to the diesel, and the diesel can use as a generator, the large machine. Final carbon black. Okay, this is the carbon black, the picture. Well, you can. We have the carbon black dust, or you can press it to the carbon black bowl or other things, and can use at this industries, the carbon industry, or you can use that raw material in the rubber. Or paint. This is a carbon black. Show me again of the photo. Okay, this is photo, and I can show you a real video. Sorry, it's disappeared. A real video of our customers. Oh my God, happened again. Wait a minute, I can search for that. This information about more pictures of our client or the data, the market, you can just talk to our manager. Wait a minute, I will show you some pictures or videos. Yes, it comes in line with line. And our customer, our engineer will help you to installation and to teach your worker how to use it in a safety environment. And we also have our safety device in different section to ensure the safety. This is the tire, whole tire. And the capacity of this customer is 50 tons, and it has two lines. It will first crash it to the rubber block, and then it is become the rubber powder. Then it will throw the winch to the pyrolysis factory. Yeah, we just see the photo, and this is a video of the fully continue. Yes, this is a 50 tons capacity. The 50 tons is much more longer than the batch type and the semi type. So we have it's two-step design. The reactor is two section, and in the middle of it is a tube in it. The feeding doors, you can see that it's running. This is a burner and the tube, some temperature test and the pressure test. This is the slagging system to slag the carbon black. I will show you about the how we discharge the carbon black. This is 3 steps of the slagging winch, and outside it is the cooling water. It will cool down the carbon black, and we can pack it directly in a common temperature. This is the oil tank. We will temporarily store the oil here. You can see the oil in this window. Wait a minute. Yes, this is now the oil running. You can get the oil, the flue oil. The quality is very good. It's very clean, very clear. This is the carbon black. We'll backpack it. We'll pack the carbon black for sale. So in this section, the carbon black have reached to a very low temperature. It will have a packet very safely because we just cool down it. And for the fully continue, it can run for 45 to 6 days without stop. So the pyrolysis section just working. This is the gas removal purification system. Purify the gas we release to the air by some, for example, the to purify the sulfur dioxide. The burning chamber. Burn the tail gas. Because we get the tail gas and we can reuse it, but there are also plenty of the tail gas remained, and we can just burn it. It's very safe. It have very safe of our heating energy if we chose the fully continue, because only 6 hours for the fully continuous. We just use the energy. We just buy it. For example, the natural gas, the flue oil, and for the next few days, for the next 40 days, we just only need the tail gas to reuse. What happened after 50 days? Well, we need to ensure all the section, all the equipment are well worked. So we have to check it. The workers, we need to check all the section. If it's blocked in the tube, if the generator is used, it's run well. So we need to stop to ensure the safety without to expand the explosion or any other things. For example, we need to add the lubricate oil in the tub, or some other work we need to stop. So this is the whole line of the pyrolysis equipment. Well, this is today's live show we showed us, and for maybe 1 minute, in 1 minute, I will say goodbye to you today. And thank you for your watching. Any questions you want to ask, please ask me now. And more details, more data you want to know, or you want to get the information of different markets, different regions, different country, and you can just chat with our sales manager. Thank you for your watching today. We have to stop for 1 day for maintenance. It's not sure. Each factory is different. This detailed message, detailed information, I'm not quite sure because our manager talked to the client directly, but I just communicate in the website, and I'll just have some brief information, brief introduction to you. This kind of detailed, you need to talk to our sales manager. I'm sorry. Oh, you can follow us, and you can follow the website. We just type it in the comment place, and we also have the WhatsApp number and email in the comment place. You can contact me with us anytime, or leave your message to us, so then we will give you a more detailed communication. I will make sure that there's no any other questions. Then I will stop this live show today. Thank you for watching. We will have the live show each week, so you can follow us. Thank you for your watching today. Okay, then no more questions, so it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you for your follow and watching. Goodbye.